video, you could tell I didn't see as much as I could have if I'd stayed with the group and watched from the balcony. Although how they were going to fit all of us on the balcony, I have no idea. To rehash the whole thing, what I saw was a lot of heads of people, 10 seconds of runners, and about that much of the bulls. As you could tell from the video, I couldn't really tell because the bulls were so short. I'm left with an unsettled feeling about the hype of the whole thing. But then I'm heading east, and it's a great day, and that always helps me. The day is gorgeous, the weather has cooled, and the sun is incredibly bright. Riding always helps put something like this morning behind me. This brings up two facts about the running of the bulls that they don't tell you. First is that there's only 16 cattle. That is, there's 9 steers and only 6 fighting bulls. The steers are to keep the bulls calm. They must be calm, because the second fact is there are not guards all along the streets. In fact, most people on the street stand against the walls without wooden barricades between them, and the bulls pass them by. They're not interested in going anybody. You know, that's only after they get stuck with a bunch of spiky things in the bull ring. I just stopped for breakfast. I got a coffee, which is always great in Spain, and a croissant, which is kind of strange. There were some truckers there watching a replay of yesterday's running of the bulls and last night's bullfight. The hosts were a couple of geriatrics, rather portly, both of them, more like a grandmother and grandfather. They'd show a clip, and then the host would make some comment in rapid fire Spanish, and then show the clip again. The first clip was of a young man tripping and falling, and a bull or steer tripping over him, and then some person on the side of the street grabbing him by the collar and pulling him out of the way. The second clip was of the bulls coming into the bull ring. They come through one entrance, go across the ring to the exit. Men stood on the sides making sure the bulls didn't get lost, but one bull still wandered away. So a man ran over to him, stood right in front of him. The bull stopped, took a look at the man, took a look at the other bulls, and turned around and went after the other bulls. And then the host made a lot to do about it. I have no idea from the Spanish if they were commenting on his bravery or on the bull's stupidity. They were really tearing up the streets in Jaca. I was worried I wasn't going to get back in time, back to the route at all. I'd be wandering around Spain forever. Just to continue my diatribe, after they showed the kid getting run over by the bull, and the lost bull in the arena a couple dozen times or so, they switched to the bullfight. Last night's bullfight. Well, at least the clip of the toreador wasn't doing too well. After that, I didn't stay. Yes, the bulls are rather diminutive. Compared to American bulls. Not that they can't hurt you. Now, Hemingway writes that, in The Sun Also Rises, he writes that the bulls were like boxers, or are like boxers. They have a left and a right. So, this bull was standing in the clip. This bull was standing there bleeding after being struck by the picadors. And the toreador was moving closer and closer to him. A tall, thin guy in a gold suit. The toreador, not the bull. And the bull was just wondering why things were going so badly. I mean, that's what he looked like. And as the toreador got very close, the bull, having nothing else to do, throws a right. Gets the guy right in the liver with his right horn. I mean, the look on the guy's face as he was trying to pull himself off the horn was just amazing. His eyes was as big as saucers. They cut after he extricated himself, excuse me, from the bull. And the second that they didn't, the second that was still on the clip, there didn't seem to be a hole or even blood. I don't know. Maybe they wear Kevlar now. Anyhow, that's my feelings about it. I'm getting kind of out of it by, out of my fuming by just writing. Writing works that way for anybody, for everybody. Oh, at least me.